the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Dennis Miracles Abuaje ene ono so ababonten abeto bi amane as Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana man penny ene ne NDC amune okuno enyenim say Dennis Miracles Abuaje enya bre on live radio no the same to dwade a Dennis Miracles Abuaje won say yes no krepa na all kanene e wokosi sendwumadi so oni obi na Dennis Miracles Abuaje e din semebre na abeto dwa se e kame se NDC amane okuno ama abem se yeto abama omo ntwato so ne na da ono mdigu the previous government ono Dennis Miracles Abuaje ene ne NPP aban enwofin titiu no mo flag bearer that time Ghana former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia omdigu no fin se na be ya omo Ghana for abufuo na Ghana for enya NPP amane okuno tan ne agina so de ato abama ono Ghana man pani is Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ne NDC amane okuno ene ne Dennis Miracles Abuaje agu NDC amane okuno flat otumula no wa chesie o fact sector bia NDC amane okuno o manifesto mu ana campaign o mo yeye efa esa sector no ene o mo ba bem 4 months nie de o maye se no ma ana campaign o betu bia no eno a ana omgusu o mo ye ananse o maye Dennis Miracles Abuaje Sh0cks obi in fact wama Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ne NDC amane okuno Yanje bre niente Dennis Miracles Abuaje abra we expose Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ne NDC amane okuno efa entro ene na da omo powanti omo de tu dwa edigu the previous government no fi ne omo ba bem na omo ntimi NDC aboshe ne so na ma Ghana fo esu na yanje bre niente Dennis Miracles Abuaje ene ensema ode tu dwa online radio abra no ni obi etwen komo okosi sen dwumadi so
asemo kanu December 2024 afi ono ane ne ho nya adwen ono a ene de okano one ne ho nya adwen. It tells you that omamba abemu with a plan, omamba abemu with a strategy, omamba abemu with solution. De omo ye ya ne se omo keka nsemo a
Asempa FM
ebema Ghana fo brofu ahye Ghana fo bufu ebi aka ho na mo de nya vote, that's all ebi nka ho eno ano no nti o ka sebe no at that time na sebe on process no aka ne tra se na be woni beje no obo nsem no ato aba no afi na obe mu na afi na aba be hu reality no ebe recount reality na chain obe bo sector ba ko sector bia bobu bia me kire wo de omo kan afi omu hu so enei Cocoa board CEO nam Cocoa ase no kura ne leather chair ene ne bottled water ene all church room or how that Cocoa board na wunim says how no na so be 6,000 and 7,000 na wunim
or say they didn't get the actual picture.
So on what basis
when they came to power
so on what basis
the mess.
So on what basis then were you telling them when you didn't have the full picture? Were you telling them say yeah wicked until they am 6,000 then until na so if I tell you say now keke now they give voter they can say my justified, it means I didn't know the complete picture. Now they won't na you until if you say we see Nnipa not so they were wicked until no 6,000 but that's what you said though. You didn't talk about a mess. So I just say, "Would you better do?" Say, "My sister down say there's a mess." Now when him say mess into the Nnipa no, so-called mess into the Nnipa no, so no to be my sister. Say you created an impression. Say Cocoa board was all glossy. Bibia kama. So I just say the D into yetim ne dinti ne ma Cocoa for no 6,000. Oh, ba 6,000, and you were emphatic with the figure. What better Cocoa as na only eti Cocoa na say na wo church or high or they ha na fa ho ben.
It was a foul more because they've opened the books and the level of mismanagement. They cannot do it.
They in the man workers over 6,000. They now so kind. Now we need plan. And they say it will be because if you have a group of people who said so much, based on which I'm prepare a manifesto, every catch and say who say that they need to me and they say we are in trouble. Now Nnipa no also now. No, 6,000. If you say they no 6,000.
Now on running institution.
Or running institution down. Cocoa board no. Why they running it down? Why they do Cocoa roads by or they be taught on yama or they can never saddle Cocoa board. And one how fast our Cocoa board report and now baby munka crack say leaked. Haven't you seen that mess already? When I when boss what are they talking about? Any another subject matter you buy but the fundamental issue in say you don't have a full picture and yet you went around making promises. That is why sector by sector this government is struggling. Hey, Oman Kasan sem na teacher omkon. Baby abem say ban we struggle bia dey omo kan ya afi do mu hu no.
But will struggling be a fair description because they are 4 months in power in 2 days time. Again, the impression should not be created. Say,
nobody has created that impression. We are only using the 4 months. That's why we are not picking everything. Until the young picky BBI pick the IFE say a year a bit fair within 4 months. Obi, nasa oba na kasi kanye se so na wodundum na fair. The power was stable. So that make want to say, and within 5 months in your why 5/5. Ni nyina ya go through crisis.
4 months.
Oh, yeah, me, Obi. The January 7th, and the January
4 months is Wednesday. 120 days here, Wednesday.
February, March, April, May. Okay. Some 4 months, why 4/4? 4 no. Why in try for our energy sector? Yan can be before Biao. Can you nesi so? Nejina so. Oba nejina so. Mutu mani njina so here. O say yan try 4 years as one man can here. Obi, friend say, and ko hwe nsuo. De ko hwe for ni ko hwe kofodia kwa krom mfimfin ko hwe densu ene taxi drivers almost am car say omo overheat na omo tumi nkosa densu emfa beguma ya atache.
But it didn't start.
It didn't start. You see, Obi, I agree. It didn't start. In fact, some of the strategies that we used didn't work. Yeah. But you see, one of the reasons why we voted for this government as a country, it's not because something started earlier or started late. It was because they said they will fix it. Okay. So I just say, so I am not debating. Me, I'm a very fair-minded person. And start here, and yes, me too omufu. Me too omufu. No, I be catch us. We me anka na 1 year. The amu kasa mo be no.
And I will remind you almost so.
And now you obi na how many days na declare state of emergency? And you hear what 6 years, and I hear 5 years. And you one paragraph. Now the parliament. And the parliament won't go 180. It's no 2 hours. No one throw now the why hasn't the president done that? Oba no catch and say oba we making sure say the lam say yes here cheche omo pity we be ja omo nyina omo amnesty na walk after the campaign.
Yes,
and we making sure say we won koche sanko for dem excavators and na wo chi omo and omo na wo parody omo say yemo nsem ma say and no dey ade a oba be ba ade ba ko aban we buy 4 months ni omo here in the fight against Galamsey and na any hodada, but that's not what you promised us. You promising any amafoforo what to me dey ayakayaka de meko share chief justice ni judicial renew within 4 months but want to be far repel lie our absolute majority in parliament 4 months na we see so but what to the 4 months you are mining in chief justice say free ho we so want you but the former who the you are mining in chief justice say free ho but want to be far repel lie our absolute majority in parliament. Obi, we should be fair to ourselves. Me, I will never ask or demand of this government anything they didn't promise because the can't promise you to me yet. Let alone somebody be back home. But we are simply saying that they are more kind, and one year, and no to me but they are back home. Obi, you are well read. When it comes to current affairs for my room, but they are back in 4 months. About we are different. Omo ba answer 7 January ne bi ni ho in the fight against Galamsey. Not even one. Until and what is different in their fight against Galamsey? And they say, unlike in the past, they better now say, so I'm penning to me stop Galamsey, and then penning for near and they NDC party Nankasana Koji Galamsey Naboso.
Party bang, that's an allegation.
Upper Denture East was Upper Denture West. Chairman.
And he East
chairman. Yenu Kroma, and then the party focus share soldier for the so in a minute. Our bridge and so on Pediawaha. More reporter a drone shot of bridge nechi o ma say ho nyina say ho nso nyina we say perception our win traditional council o man throw petition and bro man peni John Dramani Mahama say o mo NDC MP no eye Galamsey nananom na throw ye. What are you talking about? And they your friend is saying chairman you friend is saying NDC chairman here ni way ni interview ni nam you haven't watched that video eh?
No, which one is that?
And wholesome come say nima o chairman na Galamsey issue aba up and the aba up a friend is saying radio station na friend interview no obi odi ni mu nyina di omo de so what are you talking about? Omo na maji aboso NDC party no na Galamsey ne Kwetiwa is Kwetiwa West. So I just say party for na agye no mo ya anyame na make am e no be TUC ankasa on the 1st of May otie am say Cöllapse has worsened emi me akosambe ka na bi anka ne see you na dey taxi trade ka come abas abai high anko be ka say me na make am na make obi enyame na make am TUC na bi anoka obi 4 months ago na TUC we kasa on mampeni John Romani Mahama ye Facebook live e be team so TUC and they TUC akasa omu na yekom because omu didi peche enti omu fa ye hu biem nsem na e ha omu opposition na na nunti ye ya no ma be kasa obi and then omu didi peche and there was not a single day I make Kumasi a just about and say my back Kumasi but try radio station sada na hono beba and then we better crying the way finu Kumasi for and omu so say and now nam Kumasi kwai so na ofin kan na ko Kumasi a nsuo no kono ngo kwai hu nyina me se osi no market mo finfin eni yetu Cöllapse. It was there.
But you also have to acknowledge the modest successes. One of them being the stability with the Ghana Hano, the dollar's strength against the cedi. It's a major thing. And when we see stability on that front, a modest success also acknowledge the repeal of some taxes and Ghana for air complaining about a modest success that should be acknowledged. And we've seen the president take a bold we say appointees are aim to mean declare more asset by a set date. There has been a reprimand. I mean, some of them would be forfeiting their salaries 4 months. By Ochina close of day, won't declare automatically you are fired. These are things that should be commended.
Obi, to be very honest with you, me Maka is a very open-minded and fair person.
Yes.
Dollar minyana kaba 6.
Okay.
Ying na ebe boy.
Okay.
So ade bakwa metiye me bompaye pan say whatever it is the government is doing, that is driving the dollar down. They should intimate how much. I won't lie to you. Me tell me cheap. Nemo mobi. You play your home. So and I'm very happy. Say omoje credit no. My catch on me say omo keep it the same energy. So omoje credit. So omo ye bibi. Until the dollar no go from me doma say. Bobby, we know our currency. FM. Me lesson back on me here. When it comes to our currency in this country,
because of the regime we approach, the floating regime,
5th May 2024, a year by now. That dollar was 13 cedis. 4 months before 15 May, that dollar was 17 cedis. 2023. Between January and May, in fact, at some point, if you recall, 2024, somewhere between January and February, dollar came all the way to 11. I'm sure you remember. Between 2024 January to February, March, it came all the way to 11. 2024, year na kosi saying. So I am careful, but it is my prayer and wish to say it will come down. And I'm glad that they have owned up to take credit. Every day, also because I say 4 months, now 4 months want to be taking credit for exchange rate improvement. Now want to be taking credits for Myanmar or Troka. Oh, we can pick and choose. Omoni ye kaso omo to omo boas omoni ye nkasa ye. Ye ne ye homo. Obi ye ne tu omo ka. Ye to ene ye tu omo ka.
Nso tua bi.
Debe omo de ni so omo ye dodo sen. Ba omo tua bi. Obi o ka 6,000
mo. To basket no. Omo nso
obi debe tie. Omo ye dodo na o tua na esa de hwewa. Na say wo crowd ye.
Say the that's what.
Etumuni ye kasa mo nto mo bo. Komo na mo hwe ye ne ye hwe mo.
Ye nyina ye to ne ye keka bo. They are running the administration of
Debi Yamao Land Cruiser. Yamao friend is saying saloon car. Untofuo. O so ya ufia o te e condition bu kota ka o te condition ko fia te ko officer. Debi. Omo ne ye ka so mo to mo bo ase. Me hu say omo my responses na omo ye fie mo so mo aban mu. E yom so mo da so opposition. Nto mo kasa ne wa ko no so debi. Untumi o aban ma untumi ne ye kasa rough.
Okay.
Obi ansuma say beji adwuma no una so obetumi aye
untimi
to bo asena ne yankasa
okay
oni yentumi nkasa se ne wo se pebia. You don't have that liberty. You have to be modest, you have to be humble, you have to be respectful. No matter how piercing it is to you, you have to respect us. Because we no sorry free ha we free ala we dey free ha akofie no ye ne toma
ye nyina ye to
yes
eto a won so utua bi
e wo de ne ye kakra bi mo yes o kabo nyina bo mo 8,000
ba mo tua bi
eswa na de na utua na se de ma o de a wo de ka na balance yen obu ke ka here wutu ya no fi yetete nyina fi ma wo de yeka enti me ade ba kwa me pay from so mo me show mo post no and do say hey obi a wo abema o ye presidential staff aye ne here very disrespectful post about me me say hey now let me kasa one from that mo ni di madam for fight person go di let me say hey onu me kasa one from that so akofa me Facebook post bi am here ya ba exchange rate no de twetwe me this
ono wa ban
na me so me taking no dey na wa try no foforo no obi ina me so me taking no dey na wa try no foforo no
no is that you as sit here our reference
na me taking no dey na
yes
me taking no dey na wa try no foforo no me so me taking here ina me to because you see exchange rate dey na ma catch no
eba from
January to May no dey I'm not to no pa kofa Ghana exchange rate January to May bia so yes yeah enti I no dey me share nyanse bi efrim say me man share nyanse ti no munya me afi do mo de me screenshot de na no enti o de mo nkoso a e do ba ko send me WhatsApp me say me show dey e me de be so but the most important thing is say money here kasa no matter
munya abotre no the other chairman no it's something he will refer to but Ghana web story where you are reported to have said say NDC na what power and dollar na hit 25 cities
when the we can need the number dey na me kan am dey ebi bi akofa video na kasa na make am Bobby say NDC no munya fi power tell me say January to May dey but to be very honest with you I am really hoping that whatever it is no and they May in June
okay
so I just say and May in June to be very honest when it comes to exchange rate there and there and this omo bonne no and na sa omo sa no and exchange rate when there omo ne market here dey on be position so I just say
I'll come back to you mintie CEO na fe ye na ne ho mra na we deal with the other
kasa no it's all tony o abemu ye ne hwe no
ono
no matiefo
see I say enen so omanpanyin a launch a code of conduct code of conduct to guide appointees omo behavior omo conduct everything everything
that's no be what that embra okay we are extracted from embra na wo ho ni no I think it's fair because all those things are already in our law
sure Abbas Nuruddin acting CEO Social Investment Fund akwa ba ete saying
meje so minua mpanesi ne egu ani
ma me fa ba akone nka ho communications officer for the NDC
no na yeto abama we dey betumi agene kina nko an no so hu hia
ba se ahoden wo ho
nyame ayade nyame go so ehira o my Ghana
nyame ase
fi se nyankopon yi Ghana free ofidosumfo afidie mu ogie free empokyere eni ya ne ahohiahia na na dodanko akufo adone Dr. Baumia de ewura mu no o man no tumi hu se ya te dade hankran bi afiri ekom o man no tumi hu se dade hankran chen mu ya te dade hankran bi afiri ekom na oni Ghana ni bi anamo a asa na this wa bi sono ena sa this one no ya so ya oni Ghana ni bi e kasa there is a renewed sense of happiness because abai papa ye dey aba na obi ma me fa kwanya we so na me nchia o mampanyini John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanyini a wo enebre mu no Nyankopon de adobedum o my Ghana
Asempa FM
wo hwehwe o man no se ne be ya ebenya ni daso eni arehemu e wo ye my Ghana mu na abua ama eniema etimi akoyie na ye nyina ye de so mfaso na miracles be wie minua miracles ma menchia no o minua say funtemfunafu ne denchemfunafu ye nyina ye furu ye baako nti ye didi eni kwan se ye kun because ye didi eni nyina kogu ye funu baako
zia wudidi me didi emenka
ye nyina amanyofo NDC ni MPP ye nyina ye baako kire se ye nyina ye se ye pɔman ni yie meboa ba te se de ye nyina ye se ye pese ye bankran
yes
ba MPP fo so pese o bankran a na wo firi kumase a ko fo oboase kwam
okay
na ko fa winiba na ko fa yamransa na be fa bomua ne be pie na ye de so betimi afa ha kwawu aba nyinam no abepie ye nyina nkan de de ba nti ye nyina no nke nya tamfo
Yes.
na baby ode na asem no be wie ye no o say katra bas o na wa makeka nsem bia ono is an admission say ono afi say nsem no okeka ya
Mangasa. Me so me nkasa nidie mu.
oh why not no
Na o kasa so entoto nsa o abem mu.
You see
o abem mu.
me abas no redeem am
O abem mu.
Ushia